Just a year done. I quit by hypnosis.
Really?
Yeah, I got hypnotized 3 times. Never. On the second one is the one you quit.
Wow.
I never had a cigarette. I smoked on the way in.
Whoa! You smoked on the way in. They did the hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
The hypnosis thing to me seems to only work if you really truly want it to work.
Exactly.
You prepare for it. You go in there like sort of like under the agreement that you're going to give into this experience and it's going to change you. And if you believe that, it's almost like a placebo effect for the mind.
Here's how it worked for me.
Or if you can get hypnotized, I can't.
I had said that.
You
Well, no,
could,
I
though.
was never hypnotized. Here's how I put it: if the doctor touched my dick, I would have known about it. But I was in another area. Like I wouldn't have been like, I don't know. Now someone says
Yes.
chicken and I start blowing everyone in the room. I never got to that point. I don't know if I could ever be that guy. But I was in a place like he would get me to a place where I was thinking about other shit. And I heard him like just being like, "No, you're not a smoker anymore. This is not part of your life, and these are things that you don't do anymore. You don't need cigarettes. It's not who you." And he just kept repeating this shit. But I was like, "Oh, I'm on a beach, and then look at the fucking tits on that." And then I'm like all like just going off in a different place, and he just kept talking to me, and then it would be over.
So you were listening to him and you were fantasizing about other different things?
I was thinking about other things. Like he would be like, think about whatever you want to think about. And then you start doing like, I don't want to think about anything. But yesterday when Ari told me he didn't want to think about the Ari, and then you're all over the place. You can't not just think about nothing. So while I'm off thinking about this, he's literally like whispering, but in a soft way. Like just these things. Every once in a while, I'd go back over here and be like, "What the fuck are you saying?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I don't smoke." Yeah, I don't smoke. Oh, but I'm back over here, and he did that for like 5 or 6 minutes.
Wow.
To me, that was the entire hypnosis part of it. But the beginning of it, like he'd start off every session with, like I knew I wanted to quit. I have to want to quit, but I would go in there and those conversations, like oh, you should quit smoking. Yeah, no, I know. Well, it's cancer and everything. Yeah, no, I get it. It's that conversation that lasts for 3 minutes that now he's drawing it out for 40 minutes. He's like, no, it's not if you're going to die. It's when you're going to die. And your son's going to come visit you in the hospital. And he's going to go into the room and he's going to see all the tubes going inside of you. How do you think that's going to make him feel? Do you think he's going to... just painting like worst fucking case scenario. And then he does the hypnosis thing. And at the end, it was... gave me like a little mantra to say whenever I had a craving. And I haven't had a cigarette since the moment I walked out.
How many times have you thought about it today?
Today, 0.
Wow.
In the first day,
well, maybe you should
40.
do it. Your problem is, Brian, you're super, super, super skeptical. You're so skeptical you would never be willing to give in to anything like that.
My sister had it done, and she audio recorded it, and I wish I still had the CD, because I used to listen to it in my car and laugh my ass off. And it was only one time for her that she went, and it worked for 2 months. But it was just like this chick saying stuff like, "Ew, cigarettes are gonna gross. They make you look fat. You don't want cigarettes." And my sister was like, "I don't remember any of this."
Maybe this is like some lady devised her own technique.
Yeah, her own technique. Well, they all are their own.
I mean, what do you really have to say?
It's a good question.
We could put a phone number up right now and say we're hypnosis and that we cure cigarette people. We'd probably have 3 people call us tomorrow. I mean, what credentials do you need to?
Right.
I didn't ask for a fucking diploma. I was in this guy's like living room, like a garage area. There was nothing nice around, but I just got like through a referral from another person. But like, what do you need to? You don't need to be a doctor to do hypnosis, do you?
It's sort of a sketchy sort of a job.
All psychiatrists do, because most of them don't really exist. I mean, there's some that are probably...
Psychiatry?
Well, I mean, hypnotic people.
Hypnotists, not psychiatrists. Yeah, hypnotists, it's like psychics. Like, is that real? You know what I mean?
Know.
Like when you drive down the street and you see these fucking houses that they have psychics in their house,